Welcome to Jose's Musings. In this video, we're trying to explore the fascinating world of polytheistic pantheons that once ruled the world of religions. These divine assemblies of gods and goddesses shaped some of the most influential ancient civilizations' beliefs, cultures, and daily lives. Let's peel back the layers of history and myth. Polytheism evolved from prehistoric animism before 10,000 BCE, where spirits inhabited natural phenomena. As societies developed agriculture, around 10,000 BCE, these beliefs grew into early polytheistic systems with deities tied to fertility and nature. Finally, in early civilizations, by 3000 BCE, complex pantheons emerged with gods governing various aspects of life. Ready to meet the gods? Picture this: early humans transitioning from nomadic lifestyles to settled civilizations. As their lives became more complex, so did their spiritual need. Enter the polytheistic pantheons, a divine solution to explain the complexities of existence. These weren't just abstract concepts. The gods and goddesses were anthropomorphic entities. They looked and acted like humans, but with extraordinary powers. Many polytheistic religions share similar concepts and structures, suggesting that these religions may have been inspired by or copied from one another. Each deity had their own domain, personality, and responsibilities, creating a celestial mirror of earthly life. Let's start our tour in Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. Here, the pantheon reflected the harsh realities of life between two great rivers. Anu, the sky god, ruled the heavens. Enlil commanded the winds and storms, and Ea, associated with water, represented the primordial chaos. Imagine ancient Mesopotamians, their lives dependent on unpredictable floods and storms, looking to these gods for explanation and comfort. The pantheon was their way of making sense of their environment and their place in it. These divine entities were central to their understanding of the world and their survival within it. Now, let's picture the grandeur of ancient Egypt, the ziggurats of Sumer. Here, polytheism is in full swing. Ra rides his sunboat across the sky, while Enlil commands the winds. Osiris, lord of the afterlife, represented death and rebirth, but these well-defined pantheons didn't appear out of thin air. So where did they come from? Let's rewind further, to a time when humans were just starting to put down roots, literally. As our ancestors traded nomadic life for farming, their spiritual beliefs blossomed like their crops. But why? Imagine the uncertainty of depending on weather and harvests. Wouldn't you want to believe in powers you could appeal to for help? This era likely saw the birth of fertility goddesses and weather gods. The Egyptian pantheon was deeply intertwined with daily life. From the pharaoh, seen as a living god, to the common farmer, everyone's life was touched by these divine beings. The predictable floods of the Nile were mirrored in the cyclical nature of their gods' stories. Let's travel to Rome now, where the pantheon reflected the values of a mighty empire. Jupiter, counterpart to Zeus, was the supreme deity. Juno governed marriage and childbirth. Mars, god of war, symbolized military might. The Roman pantheon emphasized civic virtues and military strength, mirroring the priorities of Roman society. As the empire expanded, it absorbed and adapted deities from conquered territories, creating a cosmopolitan pantheon. As we've explored the rich pantheons of the Mediterranean and Near Eastern civilizations, from the gods of ancient Mesopotamia and Egypt to the deities of Greece, let's now turn our gaze further eastward. Across the vast expanse of Asia, we find another tradition of multiple deities that has endured for millennia: Hinduism. Hinduism exemplifies polytheism with its multitude of gods and goddesses. Devotees worship various deities like Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, each controlling different aspects of existence. This diverse pantheon allows followers to revere multiple gods, reflecting Hinduism's rich polytheistic tradition. Let's cut to the chase. The gods explored in this video, from ancient Mesopotamia to Greece, Egypt, and India, weren't handed down from the heavens. They were created by humans just like us, trying to make sense of their world. The religion you might believe in now wasn't there at the beginning of human civilization. It didn't exist when your Homo sapiens ancestors first emerged some 300,000 years ago, long after species like Homo erectus had largely disappeared. Religions have divided us. People claim their faith is the best, trying to convert others to their thinking. But when we look at the facts, we see that all these beliefs, polytheistic or monotheistic, are human inventions, shaped by culture, geography, and historical circumstances. In our upcoming videos, we'll continue to trace this evolution of belief. We'll show how ideas about gods have changed over time and were influenced by social, political, and economic factors. Our goal isn't to tell you what to believe, but to present the historical facts about how these beliefs came to be. Understanding this history is crucial. It helps us see religion not as an unchanging truth, but as a human creation that has evolved and continues to evolve. Whether you're a believer or not, this knowledge can foster a more informed perspective on the role of religion in our world. Stay tuned as we continue to unpack the human origins of divine concepts. It's time we looked at our beliefs with clear eyes, understanding their origins. Thank you once again for being part of this exploration. Stay curious. Support us by subscribing and sharing.